Good morning, interwebs. It's 5:36, and any guesses as to what I'm doing? Yes, you are correct. I'm making ketchup again. I've been alternating between I'm sitting here working on my Afghan and reading Harry Potter and messing on Instagram and stuff, and then occasionally watching teacher vlogs on YouTube. So I'm just kind of back and forth in the weird multitasking of things. But I am about to come in here and can some ketchup, and I think I'm gonna listen to an audiobook while I do that, because I have an audiobook that I found out is due in 4 days. I didn't realize it was almost due, and that I can't renew it, and it took me a really long time to get it. So I need to listen to that between now and when it needs to go back. But here's my ketchup today. Today we're making red ketchup because we used all the yellow tomatoes, and this tastes more like commercial ketchup. The other ketchup is really good. It just doesn't taste like ketchup. But I need to get myself one of those like splatter guards that people use when they fry things, because look at that mess. Last night with the yellow ketchup, it was like this super thick all over. But I stopped it a little sooner because this one was popping really high. Nothing on the ceiling yet, but there's definitely some stuff on my pans that are hanging here. That's fun. So gonna get those canned up, got some more jars washed. We got to finish watching Big Brother today, so that was exciting, and another year complete. Just kind of a weird way to you know, mark time by. I did some work in my office, getting some things cleaned up and organized, and I found this was the rug that I entered in the fair, which had my own pattern, and it hadn't been laying quite flat, and I just pulled out the last row of it, and now it lays flat, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen, but I was just in a rush when I made it, and I just hadn't done it. So I did it, and now I like it much better, and I kind of like it as like a table mat or something. So we'll see if I'm going to sell it, or keep it, or gift it. All of those seem like good options. Probably the gift it or sell it, most likely, because, well, I just don't have a lot of open horizontal space. I'm pretty good at filling horizontal space up with just about anything. But I do need to remember, I need to go. When I was pulling out the last row, I pulled out 2 stitches too many, and now things are not attached. So I need to fix that. And by then, my ketchup should be cool enough that I can handle it without severely injuring myself, and I will go and get that done and then make some dinner. So it is about 11-ish. My canning process came to a bit of a standstill because most of my jars had been held hostage in the dishwasher. They were being washed and dried, but now here they are. And actually, these we got from one of Steve's coworkers, and these jars are so pretty. They're the Kerr self-sealing mason half pints, but something about this design, it just makes my little canning heart sing. I mean, I'm used to the ones like these. These are usually ball jars. See, and then there's the ones that have the quilted. And then, what else do I have? I have a plain one, but I don't know, the Kerr with the salt, just pretty. Yeah, it's my form of nerd. Anyways, here's what my finished red tomato ketchup looks like, so that you can see it before I pop it in the canner. So it's a little thinner than commercial ketchup, but still very dippable and super delicious. And I wanted to show you what the yellow ketchup from yesterday looked like. I had a bit that didn't fit in the canner. This would have been about enough for a half pint, but it put in a pint jar because it didn't fit in my canner. So it looks a lot like my salsa verde. It didn't stay super yellow. In part, that's probably from the tomatoes. When you make tomato sauce, it even turns a little bit. It's not like a super vibrant yellow when you cook yellow tomatoes, but it might also be from the fact that I used black mustard seeds, because I didn't have any normal like yellow mustard seeds on hand, so I used black ones, which might have dyed it a little. And you also have celery seed in there and cinnamon, so the cinnamon stick. So those things could have all changed the color a little. Not exactly sure, but it's pretty great. Let me show you the comparison of the yellow and the red. So they're both quite tasty. They do taste a little bit different. Yellow tomatoes, in case you didn't know, have a lower acidity than red tomatoes. I mean, obviously if you have the heirloom colored varieties, that varies some, but for like standard, I don't know, non-heirloom varieties, I guess, the yellow ones have a lower acid content, which some people who find that red tomatoes are too acidic and they bother their stomachs and things, yellow tomatoes might not as much. I also find that yellow tomatoes, I like them in certain dishes because they have a different flavor because of that acid difference. But, you know, it just means the ketchup tastes a little different, and I doctored it up a bit different because of that. So now I'm going to get this dozen jars filled, watch a vlog while I do it, pop them in the canner, and then we will see what else I get up to with my night, because it's only 11:06, so I've got lots of night ahead of me. So we'll see what we come up with. Well, it is about 3:40. I'm going to assume the lighting in here is poor-ish, but oh well. I just have the one lamp plugged in, which is fine, and it's been very peaceful and nice in here. A little on the warm side, mostly because I'm standing in front of my iron. I've been listening to the Crossed audiobook by Ali Condi. It's less than great, but I'm gonna listen to it. I have been ironing fabric for more bag updates. This is the stack I still have left to do. I ironed interior and exteriors for 9 different prints of bags. I mean, each of those being more than one. And I actually already had 3, so I have 12 new types of bags, or not types, but like prints of bags that will be coming out eventually, plus that stack, which is probably like, I don't know, about that many again. So there's more things to come, and I just ordered some more supplies and got to get my butt in here and do some more of this work, you know, in all that non-tomatoey time. And it was non-tomatoey time because I'm basically out of jar lids, and yeah, so I did what I had started, and I did not start any more tonight. So that was that. And Jezebel wants some cuddles. Is that what you want? Some cuddles and scratches? You probably want another scoop of food, huh? I can make that happen. And then I'm headed to bed because tomorrow we have soccer. So I need to be up and around, and we're going to run some errands before then. So I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.